I don't get involved in their opinions on political issues. That's not my role. But one thing I will say is the two gentlemen to my left are strong and perhaps the best friends of Israel and the Jewish people either side of the aisle has ever seen. So I'd like to have a round of applause for them there. One more sentence. I do want to say, I'm not a Republican or a Democrat. I'm a registered independent, but I do want to say as a Jewish American or an American Jew, however you phrase it, that I go to sleep easier at night knowing that at the helm of our nation and this institution of Congress are people who recognize the value we give this nation. So I think that that's important to remember. And thanks, Mr. Speaker, despite all the difficulty for making it here today.
Sure. The Jews rule this world by proxy. They get others to fight and die for them. They invented socialism, communism, human rights, and democracy so that persecuting them would appear to be wrong, so they may enjoy equal rights with others. With this, they have now gained control of the most powerful countries, and they, this tiny community, have become a world power.
In a speech in 2003, you said, quote, "The Jews rule the world by proxy. They get others to fight and die for them." In 2012, you wrote you were glad to be labeled anti-Semitic and that sympathy with Jewish victims of the Holocaust was wasted and misplaced. Isn't it the case that your political legacy, your accomplishments, will forever be tainted until you apologize and withdraw such anti-Semitic remarks?
No. I believe I'm speaking the truth. You look at America, it is totally dedicated to supporting Israel even when Israel commits international crime. In fact, candidates for election need to inform the Jewish lobby. American Jews mostly support Israel.
Mahathir Mohamad, should all Muslims be conflated with ISIL then? If everyone is collectively held responsible for the actions of people in their faith?
No, it shouldn't, because we are not working in that direction. What I said was that the Jews are ruling the world by proxy.
That's an outrageous claim with no evidence.
Of course,
how can you say that Jews are ruling the world? That is an anti-Semitic conspiracy theory, is it not?
If you refuse to see evidence, then I can help you.
What is your...
Jews are not too many. There are not very many Jews in this world. By themselves, they cannot rule this world, but they can influence countries to do the work for them. And America is very much under Jewish influence. That is why it supports Israel, whether Israel is doing the right thing or not, whether it commits crimes or not. Israel does all kinds of horrible things.
And I just want the anti-American, anti-Israel, anti-West crowd to understand something.
You're going to have to come through me and millions of people just like me. And you're not going to make it. You think your stupid little podcast, your stupid little subscription program, or your little TV show, or maybe you have a little radio show, is going to change the world like hell it is. Not if I and everybody else have something to say.
And I just want...
Israel controls us. They control the Congress. They control the Senate. They control our money. We don't control our country. The Zionist state does. We've ceded our power to a foreign country. We don't need presidents to send our young men and women in war. All for the sake of the Zionist state. I'm tired of it. This whole country should be tired of it. Our passionate attachment to the Zionist state has got to stop.
And I said, this is our first Jewish president. Now he's the first Jewish president to serve two not consecutive presidencies. We thank you for everything. And I said,